Hi boys and girls, today we will be completing Unit 1, Week 3, Day 2 of our grammar practice. So today we're going to be starting by talking about compound subjects and compound predicates. A compound subject contains two or more simple subjects that have the same predicate. So for example, my mother and my sister looked at the map. In this case, we have two nouns, mother and sister, both doing the same thing, looking at the map. Compound means at least two parts. So the mother and the sister are compound predicates. Compound subjects. A compound predicate contains two or more simple predicates that have the same subject. So the leaves fall and cover the ground. So we have two verbs in this case, fall and cover. And the noun that is doing that, the leaves. Okay? You can join two sentences that have two subjects or two predicates with the word and or. So that's going to be really important that in your work today that you're going to combine sentences with compound subjects and predicates only using and or. Let's take a look at your practice for today. Boys and girls, this is grammar page 14. However, I am changing the directions a bit. As you complete grammar page 14, these are the directions I want you to use. First, mark the subject or subjects, there could be more than one, and the predicate or predicates, there could be more than one in the sentences. You can mark the subjects with an S and the predicates with a V. Then, I want you to rewrite each sentence by combining each pair of sentences to make one with either a compound subject or a compound predicate. So let's do a couple of examples together. In number 1, it says, some logs are 100 feet long. They are very colorful. So I need to mark all the subjects. So the first part is talking about logs. And in the second part, I see it's talking about the same thing because it says they are very colorful. So I only have one subject, which is logs. Here we're talking about the logs. Then the predicate, there must be two of them because I have to combine them. So this part, are 100 feet long, is my verb. And are very colorful is my verb. So I'm going to combine those two predicates using and or and rewrite the sentence. So it might sound something like this. Some logs are 100 feet long and very colorful. So I took out some of the words in order to combine them. Remember, I need to use and or to combine them. Then make sure you have a capital letter and an end punctuation and your sentence makes sense. Let's do number 2 together as well. Number 2, rainwater boils, it turns to steam. So in the first one is talking about rainwater. So that's my subject. It turns to steam. It is referring to the same thing, back to rainwater. So I have the same subjects there. So that must mean I have two predicates. Boils is a verb, and then turns into steam is my other verb. Let's combine those. It will look like this. Rainwater, boils, and turns to steam. So I combined those sentences using and now there is a compound predicate. Boys and girls, I am going to tell you which conjunction to use with each of your sentences right here, okay? So in number 3, you're going to combine these sentences using the word and. Let's make this red so it stands out. There we go. In number 4, you're going to use the conjunction or. In number 5, you need to use and. In number 6, elks live in the park, bears live in the park. You're going to use and. In number 7, forest fires burn in the park. They affect millions of acres. You're going to use and. And in the last one, my dad likes camping, so does my sister. I'm going to use and again. Okay. You are completing grammar page 14. Good luck.